Hello friends and family, this is Megan Bone, aka Child Let Me Do Sign and welcome to the second Ask Me Goog. Yeah. That's a song I made up, okay? I don't remember the song I made up last time. My bad. Woo! Okay, the first question comes from Park Ji-young, and she said, so I'm half Korean, and this is my first time in Korea. What should I expect due to my background? Will people even care? To answer the question, people will not care. If you look more Korean, then people will probably assume you're Korean, and if people need directions, or when you go to stores, people might just start speaking to you in Korean. If you look more not Korean, they'll just treat you like they treat every other foreigner. Yeah. Ali Safi said, how did you learn the Korean? Do you have a new career? Are you still a teacher? What is your favorite Korean drama? So, how did I learn Korean? I made a video called How I'm Learning Korean. I'll link it down below. I do have to do an update on that, but to sum it up, I got Rosetta Stone 3 months before I came to Korea, and I pretty much learned Korean by just being in Korea, talking to people. I kind of got over the thing about being scared to like talk to people when you don't really speak their language, and I was like, whatever. Boom, I'm come hang out with everybody. We gonna have dinner, and y'all gonna teach me some Korean, okay? And that's what happened. Oh, what's your favorite Korean drama? Hated Pumundal. The moon that embraces the sun is really good. I liked it, okay? Look it up. The next one is from Lee Young-hee. He says, love Chu. Mr. Chu. I love that song by A-Pink, Mr. Chu. Listen to it if you haven't. Okay. Have you seen lots of Western people who try to look Korean recently in Korea? Like a Korean Weibo, a Keibo. No? I don't think I have. Lynette the Unicorn says, how was your first year in Korea? Was it hard? What did your parents say when you decided to come to Korea? So, I made a video titled, How was my first year in Korea? I'll link it here, watch it, check it out, because it will tell you how's my first year in Korea. Okay, so what did your parents say when you decided to come? They didn't say much of anything. I guess I've always been like somewhat independent. Like I didn't ask them, hey, can I go to Korea? Is it okay? I was just like, I'm going to Korea in a few months. Okay. But I think the reason why they're so okay with my decisions is because I've always been somewhat independent. Like as soon as you can get a job in Georgia when you're 14, I was like, boom, I'm getting myself a job. So I went and worked like over the summers and stuff. And then plus I like cooked and like cleaned up the house for them in an extent. So I don't know, I've always been somewhat independent. And there I was like, okay, so they always saw that I could like take care of myself and manage myself and handle myself. So they didn't really have a problem with it. So they were just like, all right. And I mean, of course, I know that they don't like it, and I can see they were like, oh my gosh, why does she choose to move abroad? But they weren't like, no, you can't do that. But even if they said no, I'd be like, okay. I'll see you later. Melody Goth says, were you always into makeup, fashion, etc., or did Korean fashion suck you in? Love your videos. So when I came to Korea, that's when I really started getting into makeup, because I don't know, I had always wanted to do it, and then of course I live in Korea, so I'm just around Korean style makeup. So I learned to do makeup. I learned to do makeup and stuff in Korea, and there's so many cool fashions here, so that's kind of why my fashion and makeup styles kind of took on a Korean spin. Because if you see my earliest videos, I didn't put makeup on, and I just wore just like some hoodies or like sweatshirts and like pants, you know, things like that. So that's what happened. That's what had happened, okay? So Shiny says, it's supposed to be shiny. Okay, you gotta put S like this. Yeah, you put sa-ini, you have to put sha-ini. So you need to put like, okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen, okay? I know this is a random question, but what do you use to edit your videos? So I actually put this on the About Me section of my YouTube because I get this question a lot. I use Final Cut Pro X. My camera is a Canon T2i Rebel, aka Canon 550D, and I have a couple of lenses that I use, and that's just how I roll. Leonard Araki asked, who is your favorite Sonyeoshidae member and why? My favorite Sonyeoshidae member is Sohyun, because I don't know, I think she's the prettiest one, and I like how her face is like so round and plump and like tintine. Like I just want to like pat her face like this. Miss Dina25 asked, how long have you had your nose pierced? Did it hurt? Which side is it on? So my nose piercing is on the right side, right here. And I've had it since I was like 20. So it's been 4 years now. And yeah, it hurt. You know, when you get hit in the nose, your eyes start watering. So when this thing, like your eyes shut and water comes out. And they're like closed. Like you cannot open them for like 5 minutes. At least in my experience getting my nose pierced. Maybe you're different. Okay, Veronica Rina Kase asked, what's your shoe size? I'm curious of the shoe sizes Koreans have and up to what size do they sell shoes. So my shoe size is 257, which is a random size, but like it exactly translates to 257 in Korea. But usually for women, the highest shoe size is 250. So yeah, so I'm about a 9 to 9.5 in American shoe size. It used to be more, but for some reason when I came to Korea and like lost weight, like my foot is smaller now, because when I went back to America 2 weeks ago to like buy shoes, like they didn't fit. They were too big. I used to be a size 10, and then it's like now I fit like 9.5s to 9s even in some instances. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so wow, there are so many, but this is the last one. Okay, you guys have been asking me a lot, so I'm gonna answer this one. From Merleys Palmer, hi there, I was just wondering, how did you get your Korean name? Did you perhaps use a Korean name generator? So, I got my Korean name because it was given to me. I had a conversation about it. I was like, okay, I really like names with kyung, Soo-kyung, Min-kyung, Mi-kyung, Kyung-ha. Any name with kyung in it, I was like, just need to pick kyung. So my friend was like, okay, well, how about Min-kyung? Because my name is Megan. So it starts with M, and Min starts with M, Min. So Min-kyung, that's how I got my Korean name. My friend gave it to me. So, I guess if you want a Korean name, then find a Korean person. If you have a Korean friend, ask them to give you one, or you can choose names of people that are famous, their real names that you like, and take those. I don't know how to help you out there, except for saying that usually when you get a Korean name, it's usually because a Korean person gave it to you, and I'm just assuming that because whenever I tell people my Korean name, they always say, oh, who gave it to you? I'm like, well, what if I just made it up myself, you know? So if your question didn't get put up there, then I'm sorry, it could be answered at a different time, but yeah. Okay, so if you like this video and you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube page, which is down below. Don't forget, you can Twitter me at #AskMeGook so that I can answer any questions that you have about life and career, or just about me, or random questions. Okay, so don't forget, I made a Facebook page. Please go on Facebook and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support. We're over 55,000 subscribers now. Wow! So thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, so I will see ya.